Hi friends, welcome to Just Home Samayal. Today we are going to see a Christmas recipe, plum cake. This is just a simple plum cake made for our Christmas this year. We will see how to make it. Now to start with, the before day itself, I'm going to soak dates, cherry, tutti frutti and dry fruits in 200 ml of orange juice. Now let me pour 200 ml of orange juice to a bowl and let me add all these dry fruits and tutti frutti and dates, everything together. In dry fruits I have included almond, cashew and walnut. Tutti frutti, you get everything directly from the shop itself. My son is helping to soak all those things in the orange juice now. He's helping me out. This I am just soaking it the before night. Tomorrow morning I'm going to make the plum cake, so I'm just soaking everything tonight and going to keep it in the refrigerator. If it is soaked in the orange juice for good time, it would be tasting fantastic. You can still, if you are in a hurry, you can still keep it for half an hour also, but soaking will be fantastic when you use it. Dates, everything you can see what we are using here is, it's going to be giving you a yummy taste to the plum cake. Yes, mix it everything to the orange juice and give a stir. Okay, yeah, mix it, cover it and keep it in the refrigerator overnight. See, now you can see those orange juices now, but when it is soaked, all these dry fruits and all these cherries, everything, it will take all the juices into it, and tomorrow when I show you, it will be soaked properly. Yes, you can see all the dry fruits, tutti frutti, dates and everything is soaked properly in the orange juice. You can see there is no orange juice left. The nuts, everything has absorbed the juice properly, and I have added the black dry grapes also an hour before into the same juice. So now you can see it has come to a perfect mixture of all these nuts together. Instead of orange juice, you can try with grape juice also, same 200 ml of grape juice. Okay, this is step 1. Step 2 is we have to prepare a sugar, caramelized sugar. For this recipe I have taken 1 cup of sugar. We have to use half cup to caramelize it. For half cup of sugar we need 1 cup of boiling water. Now I am taking half cup of sugar and I am just placing it in the empty pan. There is no water in that, you can see it. Just once you put the sugar in the pan, just start mixing it. Make sure you continuously stir it, because I also keep sure that you keep in the low level, otherwise chances of getting burnt is possible and you might get a bitter taste in the cake. So to avoid it, make sure it, even if it takes little more time also, it worth spending time for this syrup, caramel syrup. Just stir it continuously. Within some minutes you can see some changes in the color, because sugar always changes once it is in the hot. Yeah, you can see it's changing to brown color, and it is started melting out now. Okay, just stir it continuously. It's getting melted. Yeah, it is around 2 minutes now. It's getting melting now, and I have kept it in low flame. Okay, and Once this stirring continuously is done, you can see change in the color. You can get a brown color syrup. Once it is changed to the brown color, you can start to add 1 cup of boiling water. Make sure you add little by little, because there is a chance of getting too much of heat is there. Both has got heat, so there is a possibility of getting water splattered out. So it's better you keep little by little. So now we have added 1 cup of water to half cup of sugar, caramelized sugar. We have to stir it continuously until this 1 cup is reduced to half a cup. Okay. After few minutes, you can see it is reducing. Now our fruits are ready. So by the time we have to prepare our sugar powder, for that we have to add cardamom, cloves and cinnamon sticks. Just 3 cardamom is enough, and 2 cloves and 1 small piece of cinnamon. Just along with half cup of sugar. Half cup we have caramelized and half cup we are just making it as a powder. Put those spices first, and you just grind it once. Then you can add the sugar. Okay, now it is ready. We will add the sugar and grind it to a nice powder. Okay, I'll just close the lid and I'll just grind it to a fine powder. Yeah, by the time you can see the sugar syrup is also boiling, caramelized sugar is also boiling, the sugar powder is ready. My son is helping me to transfer it to a bowl. So this is step 2. Now the caramel syrup is getting ready. Yeah, you can see we have poured 1 cup of water. Now it is reduced. So it is ready, so that we can just transfer to a bowl now. This is step 3. Yeah, see the color. It is in a proper color of caramel syrup. That's it. Now, see, as I told you before, there are 3 steps involved in preparation. 4 steps actually. The first one is just soaking all the fruits the before day. The second one is the caramelized syrup. The third one is the sugar one. Now we have to prepare the eggs. We have to separate the yellow and white. My son is trying to break one egg and see whether he could be able to separate yellow and white. Oh, he has poured it. Let's see. No. Oh, it's not. I think it is not possible for him to do it. It's mixed. Sorry, we will not be able to use this. Okay, I will do it. Now we are going to separate the yellow yolk and the white one separately. Yeah. The first one, you can see the white part is separated from the yolk, and you have to keep the yellow part separate. Yes, we have to do all 3 eggs the same way. It's better always do it one by one. If you do it together, if you're comfortable doing it one time, you can keep in the bowl which you are going to make it. Otherwise, do it in 2 different cups. If you can't even 1 egg by mistake, if it breaks down or something, you will not be able to use anything. So as I could do it, as I'm confident that I'll be able to do it, I'm doing it. But if you're confident, please do it. Otherwise, just do it in a separate bowl one by one, and you can pour it here. Yes. So now we have separated white and yellow part of the egg. We have taken 3 eggs for this preparation. Yes. Now we have to start to beat the white I've kept that broken egg, that's we can use it later. Yeah, the yellow part is separate. Now we have to start beating the white part. Okay, when you start beating the egg, make sure you start in a lower speed and increase it gradually. Don't keep it in the high speed in the first phase itself. You will not be able to get the proper consistency. So start with the lower speed. Give it proper mix the same way when you use your blender. Just mix it. You can see already you can add a bit of salt. Add a bit of salt to your egg. And I'm still continuously beating very well, please. You can see now it has increased. It has doubled the volume. We are nearing to the proper consistency. For all cakes, we need to get a consistency of these eggs and all. It's very important. Yeah, now you can see, yes, the peak. I could keep a peak. So this is ready. We can keep it separately. This is step 4. Now we are going to mix the yolk, 3 yolks which we have kept it separate. Just beat it nicely. We have to add the sugar powder which we grinded in the mixer. Add it little by little. Don't add all together in one way, like make it little by little. Mix it. Make it as a smooth mixture. Then add the second and third portion of sugar. Once you add sugar, you can start seeing the mixture getting melted because of the sugar. Once we start blending it, it will be little watery. That's perfect, no need to worry about it. That's it. You have to just mix it together. Now you have to add, you can see the mixture now. Once it comes to a proper creamy consistency, add 3/4 cup of vegetable oil, just a normal cooking oil. You can if you want, you can substitute butter for this oil also, but I normally use oil for this. Yes, it's just a normal cooking oil. I have used it, 3/4 cup. Yes, now we are blending egg, sugar powder which is mixed with cinnamon, cloves and cardamom powder, along with 3/4 cup of oil. And once it is mixed nicely, add we have to add a little bit of vanilla essence. Just a half a teaspoon is enough. Just add half a teaspoon of vanilla essence to this mixture. Yes, we are nearing the final stage. Add the caramelized syrup. It is to room temperature now. Make sure you cool it before you add it to the mixture. Yes, now it's added. Okay, we can still see the mixture, how it has reached to a perfect color because of this caramelized syrup. We have used it. We are not using any artificial color or anything to this plum cake. It brings the natural color because of the caramelization we have done it. It has to be a proper caramelization. You get the proper color for it. Yes, now we have made the mixture ready. Now I am adding a half teaspoon of baking powder to 1.5 cup of all-purpose flour, and I will sieve it through the mixture of that egg and everything. Now we have to do it only with the flat spatula. No need of using the machine for mixing it. Just sieve it. 1.5 cup of maida, 1 cup of sugar, 3/4 cup of oil. Only these are very important, and it has to be in the same ratio. Other this, the dry fruits and other things and all, you can use it according to that. For 3 eggs, 3 eggs has to be added. And once you mix the, pour that powder into that mixture, rotate it in the same direction, and it should not be very stubborn stir and all. It should be very gentle. Now once it becomes a creamy consistency, add all the soaked dry fruits into it, and again mix it gently. You can use all this. You cannot see that orange juice at all. Everything is soaked properly into the dry fruits. Mix it gently again. Yes, that's it. You can see the consistency how it has changed now after we started adding the dry fruits and all. Now the final stages, we have to add the white part of egg. We have beaten and kept it now. Just we have to put it in the mixture. Now it has to be in the folding method. Just fold it and press it. Fold it and press it. That's it. Now the mixture is ready. Yes, it's in very right consistency. Now I have kept my pan with the paper, like the baking sheet. I have put it, and we can now pour the mixture into the baking pan. By the time I have kept my oven preheated at 180 degree. Now I'm going to bake it the same 180 degree for 40 to 45 minutes. Okay, once you pour all the mixture into it, and keep, by the time you can keep your oven ready for preheating, and put everything into the pan and make sure there is no air inside. So what you have to do is just pat the pan on the floor slowly. You have to just pat it, just that's it. Rotate it and pat it, and it will be ready to get into the oven. Here it is after 45 minutes of baking. Now our perfect plum cake is ready. I'm just checking whether it's baked at the center. Yes, I'll just show it to you also. You can see there's nothing left in the stick, so it's cooked perfectly, and you can see the softness also. I hope you like this video. Please subscribe to our channel Just Home Samyal. Comment and share to your friends. Like the video if you like the recipe. Please try and let us know the comment on how it has turned to you. It's very simple, but seems to be little more of the process. But if you keep, as I said, the step 1, 2, 3, 4 ready in place, you will be able to make a perfect plum cake at home. Wish you all Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Of course, I'll just post some other recipe before the New Year also. See, okay, I'm just cutting it. It's not yet cooled down. I'm just cutting it for your sake to show it. inside it is well cooked. You can see the steam coming out of it. Anyways, thank you. Enjoy and Merry Christmas to you. Thank you. Bye bye.